going on, y'all? It is the Fooliest and Magooliest with another Dragon Ball Idol video. Man, I'm so salty today, man. Listen, if you haven't checked in, if you go to the mail and the notice tab, we got a good update. Nope, not that one. We got a good update coming in, but it's not a good update. It's a bad update. Oh my gosh. So Blaze kind of posted this in the Discord group earlier this week. If you're not in the Discord group, once again, of course, shameless plug, join that. Join that. Your whole life will be better, both the official one and on Maturays. If you play this game, you need the information in these Discords. But as Blaze dropped earlier this week, man, oh my gosh, they are absolutely gutting my boy Evo. It feels so bad. It feels so bad. Listen, so let's just kick it off and go over it. All right, so before, break rate increased by 14 to 30% at the beginning of the battle and get 5 stacks of sublimation, each stack between 12 and 20 skill damage, whatever. Now, adjusted to break rate increase 14-30%. At the beginning of the battle, get 3 stacks of sublimation. What? Come on. They are killing it right now. This hurts so bad. And like I've seen people, and as you can see on the Discord, there's an overwhelming amount of people who are like, nah, I'm not feeling this. Because man, that is a lot of skill damage down. So instead of at the beginning of the round, him having 100% skill damage, he only has 60. And I mean, like I said, that's not bad. It's not bad. But it's not that good either, because to me, so like for potential teams such as like the Evo Kefla Shell, that thing's gonna be nerfed to the ground, especially with the Supreme Kai of Time coming out and how she heals everybody on hit. I think that the Evo Kefla, the Evo Pass and Stacks meta is going to be severely wounded by this. And you know, in the long fight, it doesn't affect Evo as much. It's kind of like, you know, Beerus. Beerus has something similar, but you know, by the time it like actually gets hitting really hard, it's the end of the fight. And so I think Evo is going to be like the same thing. He's going to have to kill 2 people just to get back to what he normally started with. And that's crazy. That's 40% less skill damage. And like, you know, Blaze posted this earlier this week, like I said, but I figured that, you know, normally times when something gets posted in the Discord, it's on like a different server, an international server. So it takes a little bit of time for it to come over. Man, this thing came over in a couple of days. I cannot believe this. Oh my gosh. It's like because y'all know I wanted to make that Gogeta S4 team with Evo passing stacks. And, you know, I've done a lot of testing with it, and I was trying to test it in this new hero event. But as, you know, do I have a... No, I haven't done any hundreds today. Oh, no, I lost 100 too. Whatever. I was testing my Gogeta S4 team with Evo, and like the way that they have it set up, Gogeta on here doesn't even get the stacks when Evo dies. The healer, the Supreme Kai of Time, got the stacks. Now, in some fights, it worked where the Supreme Kai of Time didn't get the stacks. And yes, all of these are after solo. This team is made up, I talked about it in my other videos, it has Cell Max. So Cell Max doesn't lose focus fire, and Evo doesn't die until well after Gogeta S4 is out of solo mode. So, you know, it's so frustrating right now, because it's like I want to have a team that's different. I don't like playing the same team as everybody else, and you know, that's why I stayed with Frieza for so long, Frieza and Evo for Majin Vegeta for so long, is because people at my power level weren't using those teams anymore. It was all ST fronts, and now, you know, I upgraded to a ST front as well, but like I don't want to keep having the same team as everybody. I'm tired of seeing everybody with the same teams, and I don't want to be a part of it, which is why I was gunning so hard for that S4 Gogeta team. Everybody says that he sucks, blah, 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 blah. But, you know, from what I tested with the Evo stacks, that made a huge difference on his performance, especially teams with Topo in the lineup. And so now it's like, I don't... And you know, I still have my Mightiest box, and I kind of want to like throw it in there and get Gogeta and like test him. But you know, this nerf is, I thought it was going to be a couple of weeks. This happened in 2 days. So I don't know what the future holds for Evo on my team. I am going to, I don't know. I think I'm gonna switch out Evo for Gogeta, especially with the Gogeta skin coming out, the 10% extra damage, and that's probably my main complaint about Gogeta, is it takes so much for him to hit hard, and I don't like him essentially because of that. I like Beerus for his utility. Beerus hits hard at the beginning of the fight, but at the beginning or at the end of the fight he hits hard, but at the beginning, you know, he's more so utility, smacking crit off people so I can get crit from more people. Taking away the heals so I can, you know, get more damage over time. And so I need a nuker to pair with him to knock people out quickly. And, you know, with with them nerfing Evo like this, he's definitely not going to be as much of a nuker as he was before. So it's probably going to take it. No longer will I have times where Beerus smacks somebody out with his ult, kills them, the rest of the damage with his ult, and then Evo comes in and completely wipes the next guy with his ult. And then we're instantly on character 3 after killing character 1. I don't foresee those types of situations happening anymore. And it's heartbreaking because, man, that is so fun. And, you know, I like super cheap stuff in this game. So hopefully, with Evo being nerfed like this, hopefully a new character or something is going to come out to give this game some spice, because everybody is playing the same like 3 teams, like Evo Kefla, Evo well, no, not 3 teams. Evo Kefla, Evo Beerus, there's Evo and Beerus and Gogeta, and then there's the what's the last one that people always fucking play? Anyway, like I'm so tired of like the same heroes, like Gogeta, Evo, Beerus. Like, I want to like, and I love Beerus because I like, you know, smacking crit off of people. But I need like, I don't know, man. I need something else, man. This game has so much potential, but like the way that they're running through the heroes, like we're already up to. I just saw it got released that the 3-star dragon will be, if he's not in your hero rescue today, he will be in there on Friday. It's Friday for my server. But, you know, they are going through heroes so fast. The classic pack is right here, I believe. No. Classic pack. Yeah, so these heroes are already in classic pack. They're not going to bring Brawley to the classic pack or to hero rescue. I keep hearing people say that. I don't think it's going to happen. I think Brawley is an event hero. He's not labeled an event hero, but I think that he's probably only going to be available during like anniversary events or something like that. I do not foresee him coming to any sort of box or anything like that. But you know, hero rescue is here, and you know, everybody wants Omega. Hero rescue is here. Omega just got added to the classic pack. So if the classic pack is right here, I don't see a point in using a classic pack for Omega when Hero Rescue's right here. I can just wait because Brawley's definitely going to get skipped. So May, June, July. So for 4th of July, I could have Omega for free essentially. So I don't know. I think that they're moving faster than the units that they're releasing, and it may run into some issues. But like, if that's the case, then like at least give us some units that give us some like variability in the teams. Like I like Fu because he has the damage reduction he can pair with the Supreme Cow Time and also with Margarita. But you know, like as far as attackers, there's not much variety. Piccolo is supposed to be super beast, and he is on paper. That's it. In the game, he's lackluster. Same thing for Hearts. Was supposed to be the Evo killer, blah blah blah. Sure, on paper, but in the game, he's kind of poop. So I don't. It it seems like these situational type characters are kind of problematic to me because I on paper, Berserker is supposed to be amazing. I wanted to run Berserker over Evo just because of all of the buffs that he gets. But in an actual match, Berserker does not perform like his skills say he should. Conic, good healer, doesn't give HP, and he's only like worth it whenever you're up against like a Beerus or have the rat on your team for the extra damage reduction. Because otherwise it gets difficult because if you're up against an evil Boo or anybody who taunts or delays your actives, then you're not going to get the benefit of Conic's abilities. And so like I see them releasing like a lot of heroes that seem like they need to be tandem, and I don't mind that per se, but I'd like for both of them to be good. Like a dope hero, then a lackluster hero. Like man, like and like Quintilla did amazing as a tank in the testing events, and the Quintillas I fight against, they do great. But I don't see very many of them paired with Conic, and I like Conic because of those attack buffs are major. But I just don't think that the juice is worth the squeeze in most cases. And so I'm really interested to see what characters that the devs come out with. They've already said there won't be any SS characters anymore. So I'm curious to see the kind of SSS units that come out to bring the game a little bit of variability, because it's kind of getting stale now. I'm starting to work on my sixth SSS, about to be seventh. And I'm going by the guide, and I'm just like, man, like everything is so stale. But anyway, I just wanted to come in and talk about those nerfs. You guys leave a comment, tell me what you think. As always, catch me on Discord, shoot me a message. I'll see you guys in the chat. Have a good afternoon. Peace.